They're shutting it down, no kids allowed. But I was just dancing like my knees were still in their 20s. I think it's been 2 years since I went to Wild Rivers. From the brand Sulwhasoo, I think is how you pronounce that. Just got done laying out, getting a little tan on because I have plans tomorrow for a pool party. So I wanted to make sure I was like nice and solid. But I think I'm gonna head to Sprouts. I haven't had their like $5 sandwich in a while. If it still even is $5, I don't know. I'm sure the price has gone up. But I haven't had it in a while and I was just like craving a turkey sandwich. So I think I'm gonna stop there on the way home from the beach. Oh my God, the beach was so crowded today. There was like a kid's birthday party and I think they were doing like the kids sailing class or whatever, which wow, that sounds so pretentious. It was a kid's sailing class. But yeah, there's a bunch of like little sailboats out there that are like lined up for the kids to like practice sailing. This area is honestly like a different world sometimes. But yeah, it was kind of crowded today, but it's all good. I found like a little quiet corner and just like kept to myself. But tonight we're going to Strut, which is a gay nightclub in this area, and I'm so excited. I haven't been to Strut in years. I used to go in like college or like right after college. I'm not sure. Honestly, time just blurs when you're getting older. But yeah, I used to go all the time. And one of the girls mentioned wanting to go so we could take her boyfriend. And I was like, I am 100% in. I love Strut. I miss Strut. So that's our plans for tonight. I don't know what I'm wearing yet. I've been trying to figure it out all day. So definitely need to do like a little styling session once I get home. Just got back home and I also picked up a couple other things in Sprouts. But first off, the sandwich, I'm so excited. But I saw these. There was like a big version and then this one that came in a 2-pack of like 2 individual pizzas. I've never seen these before. This is from Vicolo is the brand. They had a few different types of pizzas, but I was like, ooh, quattro formaggi? I'm totally in for that. So I grabbed this and I'll probably have it at some point this weekend, either for dinner tonight or Sunday for dinner. Not sure, depends on what our plans are for tonight. I don't know if we're just doing Strut or if we're gonna do anything beforehand. I'm totally fine if we're not gonna do anything beforehand because I'm sure you guys saw the title of this video. Tomorrow, a couple of us are going to Wild Rivers. They're shutting it down, no kids allowed. It's adults only, 21 and over. They're gonna have a DJ and specialty drinks and stuff. So it's essentially like an adults only pool party / water park party at Wild Rivers. And I'm so excited for it. We felt so bad. Like everybody in the group wanted to go, but some people like didn't get their tickets right away and it sold out so fast. So it's definitely gonna be like a busy event and I'm very interested to check this out. I think it's gonna be so fun, but I love Wild Rivers. If you guys have been following for a while, you guys know I went like 2 years ago when they reopened. So I think that this could be a lot of fun because it's adults only, which is fantastic. But I was telling one of the girls, I was like, there's only like a couple sites that I'm dying to ride, but otherwise, if you just want to like grab cocktails and float around the lazy river all night, I'm so in for that. I love the lazy river. I will spend hours in the lazy river. It's like one of my favorite things because she has like a sunburn on her foot. So she's like nervous about going on the slide. So I'm like, if you want to just float in the lazy river, I'm in. It's gonna be like nighttime-ish, so I think you can start entering at like 4 or 4:30 and then they close it down, I think they said at 9. So yeah, it's supposed to be like Wild Rivers after dark, kind of, except for, you know, they're showing at 4. But anyways, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I also picked up the Stacy's pita chips, the Parmesan garlic. These are my favorite pita chips and they were on sale. Usually they're stupid expensive, but this bags are like $3, so I was like, fuck yeah. Oh my God, that looks so good. I haven't had this in so long. So I get the sourdough turkey with lettuce, tomato, dressing, and then provolone. And it's just like the perfect hit when you're craving a turkey sandwich. Just finished makeup and hair and I'm getting dressed. I've been trying to figure out what I want to wear all day. I like don't even know. Okay, options. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you stood up. I just whacked him in the face. We could go simple black dress. Well, it's a romper, but this is comfy and low effort cute. I could do this one. I did it for salsa and like that was all I did it for. And I haven't like worn it out. I just don't know if I want something this skin tight, but we'll see. That's a maybe. Apparently I'm just pulling dresses. And then the other option is my leopard dress. I feel like this is the one I want to do the most, but the only problem is I feel like the length on it shrank last time I washed it, which is weird because I didn't put it in the dryer. So I don't know why it shrank so much. Maybe it stretched out since it's been on the hanger. Let me try this one on. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. I washed it on cold and I didn't put it in the dryer. I let it air dry and this top part shrank. You can see the slip hanging out. Like that's not how it was when I first purchased it. Like this part just, yeah, this like top just completely shrunk. Yeah, and especially when I'm walking. It's not zipped all the way because I didn't want to make the effort. I did arm day yesterday. My arms are so tired. But you can see the slip rides out worse in the back. So that sucks. I only got to wear this dress out once. But I don't think so. Honestly, I feel like I want to be low effort and I want to be comfy. I think I'm just going to do the romper. Yes, I'm comfortable. It's cute. Again, low effort, but very cute. We're gonna go with this. I'm happy with this. Then I'll probably, what do you think, baby? Mwah. Then I'm probably just gonna do my black sandals because, again, comfy, but low effort, cute. Getting picked up soon, so here's the final fit. You guys already know I'm gonna go with this romper dress. Then I'm gonna do my new little tiny wedge sandals. Then I'm doing my Venice bag just for a little pop of color, so I'm not doing all black. But anyways, that is the outfit, and my friend should be here to pick me up pretty soon. Just kidding. Decided to go with my little beaded bag from Lulu's just because I thought it would be more of a fun pop for Strut, but I also didn't realize how long it is on me. Like, that hangs real low, but whatever, it's fine. Back from the club. Oh my god. I had my fitness tracker ring on. This is since midnight. So not even since we arrived to the club, because we got to the club at like 9 and I think we hit the dance floor at like 11. 10:30 or 11. So this doesn't even count from like 10:30 to midnight. This is just midnight until now. 8,393 steps. Like, I almost hit my goal for the day. I'm so tired. And then I have Pilates in the morning. I have a jump class. And then tomorrow's when we're going to Wild Rivers, the after dark party. And I have to climb all the stairs for all the water slides. My friend was like, you're so fucked. But anyways, okay, I'm gonna take a shower because like I need to shower so bad and get to bed. Because like I said, I have Pilates in the morning. Oh my god. You guys, I'm saying this because I'm happy about it. I forgot to schedule my Pilates class. I'm so relieved right now because like I would have had to have canceled it by 11 last night. That's when we got on the dance floor, and it was by like 12:30 or 1 where I was like, oh, the Pilates class is a bad idea. But apparently I never signed up for it. I like looked at the schedule and I was like, because there's still spots open, and I was like, do I sign up for it? But I was like, you know what? No, because I still have to climb a fuck ton of stairs at Wild Rivers today, and I'm like, absolutely not. And then like the thought crossed my mind of like, well, maybe I hit up the gym, but I would have to do leg day. So I'm like, we're not doing it. Absolutely not. We're just gonna hang out with Leo instead. Take him on multiple small walks because it's hot outside, so he can't do like a big one. And I need to leave early anyways for Wild Rivers. It opens at 4. I think we're gonna try to get there sometime between 4 and 5. So it's not like I have a ton of extra time anyways, so it's just, I'm like, it's better just rest because like I'm sore. My body is so tired right now. I'm exhausted. My back hurts, my hips hurt, my thighs hurt, my knees hurt. Like I was getting down on the dance floor, like getting down on the dance floor. Normally I get like 1 knee drop per dance night, but I was just dancing like my knees were still in their 20s. They are not. So I think it's best if I just rest and recover because that's gonna be a lot of climbing when we do Wild Rivers. But anyways, I'm just making myself some breakfast and then I'm gonna change out of this Pilates set because I don't want to waste it on a non-Pilates day. Just jumped out of the shower. I'm getting ready for Wild Rivers. I'm just gonna do some simple pool makeup because obviously I'm going on water slides. Most of it's gonna wash off, but there are like some things that I can put on that should like stay on a little bit just so that I don't look so dead. I'm just doing my eye cream first to help cancel out my dark circles a little bit. For my base, I'm gonna use the Color Science Total Protection Face Shield. I use shade tan. I love this stuff, it's so good. It has excellent coverage and it is SPF 50. So whenever I'm doing like a beach party or a pool party, anything like that, this is usually my go-to. It's also actually what I use like daily, like when I go to work. And I'm gonna mix in just a little bit of these e.l.f. bronzing drops because my face is not as tan as the rest of my body because I do actually cover it up when I'm tanning. So I'm just gonna mix those together, let the Color Flex color develop, and then just apply it. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going no water park. Most of this shit's gonna wash off. Oh, I should have done my brows first. Crap. Okay. Well, we're just gonna have to work with it. Like I said, this gives some coverage. Definitely more than the Naturium tinted sunscreen, but it still lets my actual skin show through. And also, like I said, the SPF is way more on this. Okay, I need to do my brows. I am gonna use my Arch Nemesis since I'm gonna be going in and out of the water. It's just gonna hold up the best. So I'm gonna use it just to shape my brows I'm not gonna bother with any color because again, it's just gonna wash off. If I was going to the beach, I'd probably fill it in because I don't really go in the water at the beach, but I mean, obviously this is a water park, so I'm gonna be going in the water. I'm seriously so excited about this. One of my other friends came out with us last night and she was telling us that her boss has gone and he said that it's so much fun, so I'm very, very excited about this. Unfortunately, it sold out so fast. Out of like the 6 or 7 of us in our group who wanted to go, only 3 of us got tickets. At first we thought only 2 of us, but then one of the other girls was like, no wait, I got a ticket too. And we were like, okay, at least like half of us got tickets. Then next, this might wash off, but this is just for my peace of mind. My YSL Touche Éclat. It's not a full concealer. It just more like sinks into the skin and brightens. I also like this because it doesn't crease. I won't need to bother with powder. I'm gonna use the Stay Cream bronzer. This one, it's not like fully waterproof, but I do feel like it actually can stay on the skin fairly well, even in water and stuff, so it's gonna do just a little bit, and on the eyes too. It's basically gonna be my eyeshadow. A little bit on the nose, and then underneath the jaw. Then blush, and this is the one that's actually gonna be able to stay on me. So I'm gonna use a mix. This is my favorite combo to do. You guys already know. It's gonna be the Sachi Cheek Stains. But I'm gonna go in with I'm Hot first, and this one is like the brick color. It just gives like a really pretty sun-kissed glow. Not gonna worry about blending it in too much. Like if it's a little bit heavy, I'm fine with it because again, I'm gonna be jumping in the water. Some of it's probably gonna wash away. But because this is a cheek stain, it should be able to hold on pretty well. And since I can't rely on the blush to stay for a while, that's why I wanted to go in with this one because it does have a little bit of a bronzy quality. So I'll help once the bronzer washes off. And then I'm gonna give myself a little bit of actual redness with I'm Flirty. I'm gonna do 2 dots of this just on my cheek. Then I'm just gonna lightly pat it in. Again, I'm not trying to blend it out too much because I want it to be able to stay. Density is key when you're doing like makeup if you're gonna go in the water. It's not all gonna stay. Know that it won't, but if you want to like keep a little bit of definition and stuff, you gotta account for the fact that some of it's gonna wash off. That's all I'm gonna do for my face. And then for eyes, no liquid liner because that's just pointless, but I am going to tightline my eyes and then I'm going to put a little bit of black liner on the top and smudge it. Not too much because this liner is super creamy. A little bit goes a long way. I'm going to kind of smudge it up and out. I think that much is fine. I'm not worried about making anything too perfect because again, I'm gonna jump in the water. Some might even argue why even bother with makeup at all, which is valid, but I just like to pull myself together a little bit. Then lastly, just some mascara, and then that's gonna be it for pool makeup. I think I'm gonna do 3 layers of mascara on the top. So this is just the first one. I think it's been 2 years since I went to Wild Rivers. I remember I was so glad when they reopened it. So Wild Rivers used to be like one of the spots growing up in this area. Everyone went there during the summer. I usually went to day camp during the summer, so we always had at least one day at Wild Rivers during summer, if not at least a couple, because I went to camp in the same city as where the original Wild Rivers was. They unfortunately closed down. I think it was COVID. It might have been before, or it might have been on the decline, but yeah, they shut down eventually. And I remember like all of us who grew up in Irvine were so freaking sad. But when they started building out the Great Park in Irvine, it got announced that they were gonna resurrect Wild Rivers there. And yeah, they finished construction, I think it was 2 years ago. I think when we went, it had just opened. And it's been so glad to have it back. And like I said, this event apparently was so freaking popular, it sold out so quickly. So we're hoping that they'll do this again another night in summer, but we'll see. Some of the girls got put on like wait lists in case more tickets came out, but even Wild Rivers told them when they went on the wait list, like, we highly doubt that more tickets will come out or that you'll get them even if they do, because the wait list was so long. So I'm so glad I got my ticket like right away. 3 layers of mascara on, and that's it. Actually, I'm gonna do a lip stain. That way it'll, you know, obviously stay on. Oh, actually, let me set my face first. So I'm gonna use this Naked Sundays Hydrating Glow Mist. This is an SPF setting spray, and it's 50 SPF. This actually usually lives in my purse. I just like pulled it out because I knew I wanted to set my makeup with this. I'm so shiny, but again, so much of this is gonna wash off. Maybe I might just do a little bit of powder to calm it down. Again, it's gonna wash off, but just for right now, because it's driving me crazy. Then I'm gonna do a lip stain so that I can set while I do my hair. For the hair, bringing back my typical summer hairstyle. I was gonna like try to curl the ends a little bit, but I was like, wait a second, what's the point? I think I'm 100% getting wet. So I'm just gonna try to like smooth this out a little bit because I have like weird bends and stuff. I'm just taking some Verb Ghost Oil so I can try to smooth it a little bit. I don't think it's gonna smooth out really well, but I can at least try. And of course my battery's dying, so I will be right back. So if you've never seen this hairstyle before, I'm gonna do a quick tutorial. Just gonna pull out a section on the front of my hair, about that much. Is this gonna wrap? Okay, I think I need to pull a little bit further back. You wanna make sure that the section that you pull out is gonna be long enough to reach behind your head. So there's that, and then pulling out an equal section on the other side. Just to make it easy, I'm gonna tie it back really quick. Then you need a clear elastic. I already pulled out the smallest size because you don't need anything big for this. I am gonna give it a quick stretch really quick because once I have my hair back, I won't have both hands free to do this. I like to start this out with just a little French braid, so I'm gonna split that front piece in 3. Gonna French braid just a little bit of the ways down. And once I have all of the rest of the hair, I'm just gonna braid it like regular. And I'm just gonna braid mine all the way down. I am gonna end up letting go of some of the end, but just for right now. Then just taking a clip and use that so that it doesn't come undone. And then I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. Just starting with a little bit of a French braid and then braid it the rest of the way down. This side's definitely longer than the other side, but that's okay. Taking my hair tie, just gonna tie them together. Gathering up hair around where the bottom of both of these are. And I'm gonna brush this out just because it's gonna be easier if it's all smooth. Then taking the hair, flip it back, up and over, oops. All that hair, then I'm gonna tighten it. Just lost it, okay. And then repart the hair right over it. And that's it. And this is just gonna allow me to keep my hair down, but out of my face, so it's not like hanging in my face when it's wet. And if I was just like rocking this hair just out and about, I would definitely like put some waves in the ends or curl them. But I'm gonna jump probably immediately on a water slide or into the water when I get there, so it honestly doesn't matter at all. Okay, that is the pool look. Oh, I need to take off my, just kidding, let me take off my stain. Do a little gloss. Then I think I'm gonna do this bikini. I don't think you guys have ever seen this one on. This is a high-waisted bikini. I specifically hang on to this and keep it for things like this. Anything that's gonna be like a pool party, that's gonna be like later at night, where I don't have to worry about tan lines and stuff, just because the high waist will hold my lower tummy in, so I'm a little bit less self-conscious walking around and stuff. But this is from the brand Success. You guys know I love Success, especially their activewear, but their bikinis are really good too. It comes in a few different colorways, but I just loved the orange and purple combo. I thought it was really fun. Just to give you guys an idea of how this bikini fits, in case anyone's looking for a high-waisted bikini, I usually hate high-waisted bikinis. I feel like they like cover actually too much, where, you know, like if they cover here, it kind of like highlights this area. This one's cut at the perfect place. For me, it cuts right through the area where I hold the most fat in my stomach. So it kind of like slims that area, and it's just like a flattering height. I do have a long torso. That does not mean that I'm tall by any means. Obviously I'm not even 5 feet tall, but what it means is proportionally I have a long torso on my body. In case you've ever wondered, if you do, the way that you know is you put one hand underneath your girls and then line up the other hand. And if your belly button falls underneath your bottom hand like mine does, you have a longer torso in proportion to your body. And then if it gets hidden, you have a short torso. So if you are a long torso girl and you have a hard time with high-waisted bikinis, I definitely recommend this one. And I also love this one because it's not too cheeky, but it still shows a little bit. And then I love the cut on the thighs on this one because I do have proportionally shorter legs, so the high cut really elongates my legs. So overall, really, really good bikini. If you have body proportions similar to mine, I definitely recommend this one if you're looking for a bikini that's like a little bit more covered up. It's not like crazy covered up, but it is a little bit more covered up. And then especially if you're doing something sporty, this top is very supportive. Like, I'm not worried about this top at all when I go on the water slides. I'm specifically not wearing a stringy bikini top to Wild Rivers because of that. But anyways, okay, I'm just gonna put on a pair of shorts. Where did they go? Just gonna throw these on. I think these were the ones I was wearing yesterday. And then I'm just gonna throw an oversized graphic tee over it. I got this in last week. I don't think I officially showed it to you guys. It's a play on boys will be boys, but it's girls will be girls. And it's this fierce lady warrior holding up a head with her sword. We love the energy. We love the vibe of this. I got it in like, I think an XXL. That's really big on me, but that's fine. It's wrinkled, but it doesn't matter. I'm like literally gonna take it off once I get there. And then only jewelry I'm wearing is my step tracker, which I already hit my goal for the day. I like hit it by noon because I danced so much at Strut last night. But it'll be interesting to see how many steps I take at Wild Rivers. I am on my way. I'm heading a little bit early just, oh crap, oh no, I do have a sweater. Okay, I have my windbreaker in here from a previous walk, so that's perfect. But I'm heading a little bit early because I am hoping to get a locker. I know I'll definitely want a locker for my stuff if they're still available. I'm not sure how quickly Wild River's locker sells out. I mean, we got a locker last time and it wasn't like we were there super early, but I don't know for the all adult event if people are going to be more inclined to get a locker at that one. So I figured I might as well like go and just try to get one. I'm not gonna bring my camera inside. I am gonna do what I did last time. This is like a little waterproof case for your phone so that I can like film and stuff around the park and take you guys along. That was okay. And then I have a couple hair clips. I didn't bring any sunscreen, I just realized, but that's fine. By the time I get there, it's gonna be 5 and I should be fine. I also have some hand sanitizer and then a lip balm and then my towel, and that's it. Like, I try to be as minimal as possible. I think last time I definitely overpacked, but my biggest thing was just like having a locker that I could put my clothes in and like my windbreaker in, because since we are gonna be there after dark, I'm assuming I'm probably gonna get cold since I'll be wet and there's gonna be like no sun to warm up the air. But worst comes to worst, even if I don't get a locker, I am bringing in a pretty hefty sized tote, so I can put it underneath one of the chairs there and it'll fit everything. The only thing that I'm carrying on me that I would not want to get stolen would be my phone, which is gonna stay on me anyways. Back from Wild Rivers, and oh my god, that was so much fucking fun. I'm making Leo's food right now. He's whining because unfortunately fireworks are already going off and his CBD stuff has still not arrived. It just shipped out today. I'm like, really? I ordered it like 5 days ago. He does have gabapentin, but I don't want to give him gabapentin until closer to the 4th. Afterwave was so much fun. I really hope that Wild Rivers gets pressured to do a second one at some point later in summer, because I want to do that again. And then also for the rest of the girls in her group who didn't get a chance to get a ticket, like I hope for them too, that there will be another event this summer. But it was so nice. First off, adults only, so no kids running around, which is fantastic. But also because it was like limited tickets, the lines were shorter, less people in the wave pools, like barely anyone in the lazy river, which was so nice because that's my favorite thing. I love to just like veg out in the lazy river, so I absolutely loved it. The only downside to it is that you only have 4 hours, because you can actually start going in as early as 4, which we think if we're able to do another one we would do that. This time we went in at 5 because it officially started at 5. You're allowed to start coming in at 4, but officially after wave starts at 5, but then they close everything down by 8:30 to have everyone out of there by 9, so you really have limited time. You can't do everything, but we were able to do 2 of the slides. We did do that one slide that I love where the water shoots you up. We did this big raft one where you go down and you get like shot up on this like big wall and fall back down. That one was a lot of fun as well. But honestly, we did end up spending a lot of time in the wave pool. We were just having like way too much fun in the wave pool. It was such a workout though, because like we were trying to like stick together, and then I'm 4'11", one of the other girls, I think she's like 5'1", 5'2", and then we had one tall friend, and like at a certain point only our one friend could like really get us like out deeper into the wave pool, like fighting the waves. So she's trying to hang on to us, we're trying to hang on to her. It was a shit show, but it was hilarious. Like we were laughing the whole time. It was so much fun. So definitely recommend that. But that, as I mentioned, is something like you gotta get tickets for immediately when it comes out, because it sells out. And after going, I can see why it sells out. Like I said, it was just so much fun. But also my step count today is like out of control. I think right now I'm at like 18 or 1900 steps. So I'm definitely like staying put for the rest of the night. I also walked Leo, so we're all good. Poor guy is not having it because a few fireworks went off, which I don't get why there's fireworks going off. The 4th of July isn't until next week. Like, the poor animals. But I'm just getting his dinner together, hoping that he eats it. We'll see. Hi! Will you eat your dinner, or are you too nervous? He's like running around and crying. The fireworks were going off like as I was walking him. I felt so bad. I know, I'm working on it, babe. You big sardine for him. But I'm gonna go ahead and feed him and then jump in the shower because I gotta wash my hair or else my hair is gonna turn green from the chlorine. And then I'm gonna turn in early because we're going to brunch tomorrow. The 2 girls that I went to Wild Rivers with today, and then more of our friends, unfortunately the other ones who couldn't get in to Wild Rivers. But we already had brunch plans for tomorrow. We're going to my favorite dim sum place here in Orange County. It's called Seafood Paradise. It's so good. And the other girls knew about it too. Like we were talking about dim sum and all of us were like, have you tried Seafood Cove? And we were like, oh my God, it's so good. We need to plan a brunch day. So we have that on our calendar tomorrow for a little dim sum brunch. Good morning. I just got ready for brunch. I was just keeping everything loose and flowy. So I have this Lulu skirt and then just like a navy blue tube top. And then I think I'm just gonna do some flat sandals. I am tired. My body is fucking tired. Anyways, I'm gonna do these sandals from Journey collection. This pop wall is driving me crazy. The pop socket keeps falling off. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap it out because I did get in a couple of Amazon packages last night. And one of these is my new pop wallet. I'm just not sure which one's which. Okay, not this one, but, ooh, I can switch this out. What is it? So I had switched to the pink straw topper because I actually was starting to hate the gray, but I wanted to do a fruit topper instead. So I got this little pack. So it comes with a peach, then a grape. Grape could be cute. Oh wait, this isn't a peach, this is an orange. Why did I call it a peach? This one's a peach, oh my God. I think I might do the peach. I was actually kind of liking the pink on yellow, so I think I might do that one. But it also came with, hello, a banana. Oh, that's so cute for the summer. Love it. Anyways, new pop wallet. Does this shock you at all? I got a Star Wars pop wallet, this time the Millennium Falcon. They did have an R2-D2 one, but I was like, I don't know, let me switch it up because, you know, the cases are already R2-D2. I could have had it like match exactly, but I was like, yeah, it might be more fun to do a different Star Wars design. And this is good too because I had stretched out that pop wallet. Like sometimes my cards would start falling out. So this definitely could be better. And then not too many cards this time. I'm gonna start using my actual wallet. All right. All filled up. Oh, I love it. It's all Star Wars. I need to walk Leo and then I'm gonna head out of here to brunch. Back home, and I don't think I filmed any of it, but after dim sum we went and we walked around Irvine Spectrum and I did do a little shopping, so I'll show you guys what I got. It's just a little bit. First, I meant to share this the other day. L'Occitane sent me a little PR kit of some of like their summer minis. How cute is this? So they sent me a couple jams. They sent me an apricot and peach spread and then a rhubarb spice, which is perfect. I think I'm gonna bring these with me to the 4th of July because I'm making like a little pancake bread thing, so in case anyone wants to spread that on it. And then this is a little mini of their milk concentrate, and then a mini hand cream. This is a nail and cuticle oil. And then this is a roll-on eau de toilette. I don't know what scent it is, let's see. But how cute is this? It's like a little picnic motif. And then the outside's like a basket. This is the Verveine. Ooh, that's nice. It's like very fresh and light. So I'm gonna stick this in one of my purses in case I like forget to put perfume on or something. What I got from the Spectrum, starting out with Sephora, I got a refill of my Brow 1990 brow pencil. It's the best brow pencil. It creates like the most perfect hair-like strokes. My only thing with it is that it runs out really, really fast, so just keep that in mind. And then I've been wanting to try out this mask. I might try this a little bit later. This is the peel-off mask from the brand Sulwhasoo, I think is how you pronounce it. I've never been able to pronounce this brand, but this is their clarifying mask. Here's what it looks like. And now you just put it on, let it dry down, and then you just peel it off. And supposedly it'll help clarify your skin. So it's supposed to thoroughly remove dead skin and impurities. And then you're only supposed to use this at night because this is a stronger peel off mask. It does leave you a little bit red, so that's why they say to use it at night. Yeah, you wear it for 20-30 minutes. So we'll try this a little bit later. And then I want to try this on because I didn't try it on. I just kind of guessed at my size. I got a small, but there's this little store called Nectar that had so many cute things. I definitely want to go back and get more because like I saw sweatshirts I wanted and stuff. They were doing a sale on all of their pointelle pieces. So I got this cute little dress. It's navy blue and it's like this little ditzy floral print. Got it in a small, so I'm gonna try it on and hope that it fits because I wasn't sure if I wanted to do a small or a medium, but I decided I did want this to be a little bit more on the fitted side versus a little bit loose, so we'll see how it goes. It fits and it's so freaking cute. I love this. I will say it's a little bit high on the sides. That's okay. I'd probably just do a pair of like booty shorts underneath this just in case, but This is so cute. It fits perfectly. It's not tight at all. So definitely the small was the way to go. But I love it. It's just like a cute little flirty summer dress. Michelle and I are actually gonna go to OC Fair in a couple weekends. I'm almost wondering if I do this with my cowboy boots for OC Fair. I don't know, we'll see. I'm trying to debate what I wanna do for OC Fair. Like if I just wanna go casual or if I do wanna do a little cutesy outfit like this. So it's later at night and I'm starting on my skincare. Quick follow-up, because I didn't film it because I was so tired yesterday, but I did end up trying that pizza from Sprouts. I think it was like the Quattro Formaggi pizza that I got. I tried it last night after I got home from Wild Rivers because I was starving. Unfortunately, for the Afterwave event, they didn't have chicken tenders, so I didn't get a chance to eat dinner at Wild Rivers. I just had some fries. So I was like pretty hungry when I got home. So I ended up having that pizza and it was so freaking good. If you guys see that at your local Sprouts, get it. It's amazing. Again, I got the 4-cheese pizza, but there's also like margarita, some sort of like meat option and stuff. A few different ones, but I definitely recommend the 4-cheese one. But like I said, I'm getting ready for bed right now and I'm just doing a little bit more of an in-depth skincare routine. And I had said I wanted to use the new mask that I got from Sephora, so we're going to try it out. But first, actually, I need to take my makeup off, so I will be right back. Alright, here's the clarifying mask. I think I'm just going to like apply it right on and then spread it. It kind of smells like, this is going to be so weird. It kind of smells like a Flintstone vitamin. I don't know what it is or why it smells like that to me, but that's 100% the scent that I'm getting. I also don't know how thick I'm supposed to apply this. Just spreading, I guess, as even of a layer as I can. Like, I know it's a peel-off mask. That's why I'm like, should I be doing more? I'm gonna go with that. My face looks so dirty right now. I look like I rolled around in the mud. So I'm gonna let this sit for the 20 to 30 minutes that the instructions say. It's been almost half an hour. This is so tight on my face. Like, I can barely move my face right now. It feels so weird to try to talk. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to peel this off. Like, I don't even know, like, how do I even start this? Also, this is like a product that I've had in my cart for so long that I can't remember what I saw in the original video that I found this in that made me want it. Okay, well that all peels off in one piece. Oh my god. Do you see it pulling my skin? Holy crap. Oh my gosh, that is tight to the skin. Oh. Ooh, but my skin looks really nice though. Okay. This was just for one use and so far I like it. I don't know how often I'm supposed to be using it for. I'm sure this is not an everyday, but it doesn't specify. I'm guessing like maybe a couple times a week max. Yeah, my skin looks really smooth. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here because I just want to do my skincare and get to bed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. It was definitely a full fun weekend and got even more plans because 4th of July is coming up. So I will see you guys for the next one.